Hi y'all, Bonnie Rigsby, the owner of Let Your Soul Breathe and also known as the Eternal Gypsy. I'm here today to talk to you about new beginnings. As you know, New Year's Eve is a time for us to start again. Clean the slate, look past what has happened over the year, look at it, analyze it, figure out what can we do better to create a new path for next year. So we're in that realm right now. I want to start by talking again about forgiveness a little bit because we're talking about new beginnings. And we talked last week about Jesus and unconditional love and the power of forgiveness. We want to continue on that realm when we're talking about cleaning our slate and starting over. It is very important, along with that clean slate, for us to give others a clean slate because we regain our power back in doing that and we give them a chance to heal and to change their life and create a better path. So it's a win-win, y'all. We need to forgive and know that if someone has truly hurt you, I understand it's very difficult to offer forgiveness. But sometimes people get a little confused and think, well, if I forgive them, that means I have to start hanging out with them again, and I really don't want to do that. I get where you're coming from. Understand this. You can give someone forgiveness and forgive them for the actions that they've taken to hurt you. But you can still choose to not have them in your life. That's totally cool. You are the owner of your tribe's path. You choose whoever you would like on that path alongside you. You don't have to hang out with someone who has hurt you before. Now, you can offer them forgiveness. That doesn't mean that they're going to get a front seat up in your show, right? You can totally make that distinction. Just give the forgiveness because it weighs on your soul when you don't, and it takes away your power. So I encourage you to do that today. Very important start to your new year, okay? You can go out and have a good time with your friends and family. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to be with my loved ones and just enjoy every moment of every day. I encourage you to do the same. But also make sure that you're doing your resolutions, your goals for the year. So we'll talk a little bit about that. Now, do you know that only a third of us actually meet our resolutions? It's kind of sad, and it could be a lot of reasons behind it. My idea of it, though, is that sometimes it's a little pressure or a lot of pressure on folks when you tell them, okay, on this one day a year, you have to pick something really good and you have to stick to it all year long. It just feels very pressured, you know? The trend in this day and age, they're talking about something called Monday resolutions, which goes with the normal course of order of a cyclical week. And you can set goals each week. And then if you don't meet it that week, you can bump it to the next week. And let's just see where we get doing it that way. It can't hurt, and it might be a little less pressure than doing it the one time a year. What I've chosen to do personally is do monthly goals. It works better with my style, my fit, and my life. And so I am making a list for each month. And you know, you might not be able to do every single thing on your list, and it's not going to be like a laundry list. You don't want to do all of your tasks that you have to do. Make sure they're high points. I want to accomplish this and that and the other this month. Let's put our action behind it, okay? So let's try it that way. Do what works for you. Just offering some suggestions, hoping they might be helpful for you because they have been for me in the past. One of the things I want to show you is a vision board. So you may or may not have heard of a vision board, but it's basically something that you can kind of craft with. And it's going to be a little hard for you to see on the video, but I'll tilt it to avoid the glare. This is last year's vision board for me. Now, the importance of a vision board is to set intention. It's to say, you know, this year I would really like to do something specific. In my case, you see Reiki here. That was something I really wanted to progress on in this past year, and of course I did so. I have many other things on here to focus on. And the main thing is to sit it in a place where you will have your attention on it each day, even if it's 2 minutes, just to look at, hey, these are the things that really move me or meaningful to me or I want to have as part of my year this year. let's put them down here. You're setting your intention for what you want to create in the year ahead. Super fun craft project. I'm about to start working on mine for next year, but I wanted to kind of show you this is another way that you can kind of express yourself in a different and creative way that helps you plan and helps you meet some goals. All right? Another thing that I swear by, and I love it because my son gave me this, is I call it my gratitude jar. You can have any form that you would like. I love this one because you can put chalk here, so you can write anything you want here. You may say joy in 2019 or whatever you like. The important thing is every day when something wonderful happens that moves your soul, write it down on a Post-it. Fold up the Post-it, put it in your gratitude jar. And what we do is on New Year's Eve of each year, you open this jar and you read all these notes, and you realize really quickly, no matter how bad of a year that you had or think you had at the time, you realize you really didn't have that bad of a year, because look at all the beautiful moments that you forgot about and that you didn't notice maybe as much. This helps you notice and helps you show gratitude for the gifts that you have. So it's super important. I hope you will use this because it's very good for you. The other thing is have a journal. Have something other than your goals, of course, that you're going to write down that fit you. Have something you can write in. Write down thoughts. Let your soul breathe, of course. Get it out of here, put it onto here. And then it's not disturbing your flow so much, and it lets all that creative energy come through, okay? All right. Now this guy, you'll notice, oh, it's all about the Benjamins. That's probably what most people know about him, that or the electricity. But I have something that I want to share with you. If you didn't know about Benjamin Franklin, he was basically the king of planning, y'all. He loved to set goals, and they say that he was so obsessed with it, like he would wake up in the morning and he would have a list of his 13 virtues. He called them his value system. And he would write a list every single day of his goals for that day, and he would make sure that whatever goals he was writing down aligned perfectly with his virtues. No goal that he wrote down would be written down unless it lined up with his virtue system. Super important, y'all. He was such a smart guy, because if you don't have the two of those things, where's the meaning behind it? You know, where's your oomph? Where's the motivation for you to want to take the action even when you're tired and don't feel like doing anything that day? What's going to motivate you to keep going to meet that goal? The oomph, right? The virtues, the values. Make yourself a list. Whatever system that you have, your belief system that's truly powerful and most important to you, make a list of those items. Then write your goals and make sure they line up. If they line up, they're worthy of meeting. And maybe that will help you on the next step, writing your goals. So celebrate Benjamin Franklin. He was a motivated guy, and look at all that he was able to accomplish by setting that mindset and intention to align with his values. I encourage you to do that. Now, next week we're going to talk about spirituality and religion. There are a lot of folks out there that think one or the other is wrong. I'm here to tell you, I believe neither one is wrong. Let's stop battling. I'm religious, I'm spiritual. It's all about love, y'all. So stay tuned next week for that. As always, my full blog is going to be on my website, letyoursoulbreathe.com. So check that out today. You can review my past blogs as well. But I'm going to put a little bit more educational information on the website for those who would like to dive into that. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, y'all. I want to get y'all on there so that we can get more and more videos flowing. So get out there and subscribe to it today, all right? I thank you so much for listening. I honor your time today. Thank you so much for giving it to me. I am sending you peace, love, light, gifts, good wishes for your new year ahead. Please forgive your neighbor. Please be good to yourself so that you can be a good channel of love to others. And take these tips today. See if they'll help you a little bit keep your goals flowing, okay? I love y'all. Peace, love, and light, y'all. See you soon. Got my little flicker. See y'all later. Love you.